Welcome to another High Ground podcast. Okay, the other day it was announced that the new James Bond number 24, was 25?
He's 25, yeah, sorry.
Bond number 25 is going to be called No Time to Die. So what do you think of the title, Callum?
I just think it sounds like a sort of rejected Ian Fleming title, if I'm honest. Like, I don't hate it, but it sounds kind of like something someone would say to Bond in a Bond film, you know, like
So
the
Mr.
Goldfinger thing.
I expect you to die.
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not the worst. I mean, Octopussy's got to be up there for the worst.
You tell me you don't like Octopus.
I like Octopussy, I just think the title's really on the nose. Or on the face, as the case is.
I must be dreaming.
Oh.
No,
but,
worst Connery impression ever.
No, that's right. Probably I've heard worse. I've heard worse from Connery himself.
I should have mailed it to the Marx bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't bother me too much. What about you?
I just thought, as soon as I saw the title No Time to Die, all I thought is No Time to Bleed from Predator.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, I got time to bleed.
So, it'll grow. It's like any title that it's not what you expect. You know, it does take. I think it'll be, as long as there's no time to die another day, I'll be happy.
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah.
No time. Oh.
I think it's just like you say. When you first hear the title from any Bond film, you think, all right, it doesn't really tell me much about the plot. But once you watch the film, then you decide whether it fits or not. You know, like, because there are some great titles out there.
Casino Royale.
Yeah, Casino Royale, Skyfall. Like, when that first came out, I thought, what the hell does that mean? And then when you see the sign for the house, you think, oh, this works. I love this.
GoldenEye,
yeah.
Another
Or
actually is
You Only Live Twice. That's one of my favourite ones. I love that.
From Russia with Love. That I love.
Yeah.
Although, on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah.
And it's
simple.
To the point. The one where they started the trend of them sometimes not having the title in their song.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, apart from Doctor No.
Yeah. But that's the traditional one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And Underneath the Mango Tree, which is really good. Yeah, no, but I think Bond walks a very fine line between ridiculousness and, and believability. But I think they've sort of crossed that line now, because Daniel Craig's the most sort of belligerent and realistic, if you like, in quote marks, Bond. When you watch something like Skyfall and he's, about the gadget thing where he says a radio and a gun or something like that is, we don't really go in for the exploding pens anymore.
Yeah.
I like that sort of raw simplicity that Bond's got now instead of the little Nellies. Don't get me wrong, I love the old ones with the gadgets are what made them back in the day. But then, like you say, you ended up with something like Die Another Day.
Mr. Bond, this is your 20th watch. Wink, wink, wink. Oh,
and how many gadgets can you spot on the wall in R's fucking workshop?
Yeah.
Like Rosa Kleb's shoe and it's just
cringe.
He
he picks up Birds of the West Indies
by James
Bond.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and the Vanish.
Oh,
Please don't let this
make that film vanish.
Yeah. The 20th Bond was actually Die Another Day.
It was, yeah.
And
40th anniversary, wasn't it?
Yep. And I'm hoping, please don't let Daniel Craig's Swan Song movie be.
I think it'd be good. I'm just waiting to see. I think the next step now is waiting to see who does the song.
Yes.
So I've heard, there's so many. This is another thing about Bond that is unique to Bond, and whenever there's a new Batman, everyone just sort of goes, all right, okay. But as soon as you hear like so and so's doing Bond, you think, oh wow, is he? And then rarely ever even true, like till you get to who's been cast.
I know who I'd like to do the score, the title song, and I'm having brain freeze right now. That's always. This is what we're doing. We do these in one take. So, and her name is the one who did Skyfall.
Adele.
Oh
yeah, Adele.
Sorry, Adele, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry.
I've said this many times to people. I think Adele could be the new Shirley Bassey of the series. Go back to her. But there's some great singers out there that, I think we should have a female one again.
Yeah.
So I really hate the Sam Smith song.
It was a grower. It took a long while. But I think that because Skyfall is the modern day version, in my opinion, of Goldfinger.
So most certainly, yeah.
So I'd like to see
that
Adele doing it again. So you kind of
bookend it. Yeah. I mean, there's a few other people I was thinking of, but from like the rumor mill is like Ed Sheeran and Dua Lipa and people like that, but I don't know. There's not many people out there that have Bond voices. You know, like Adele sounds like she has a Bond voice.
Like you said, modern day Shirley Bassey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
And I think that it would actually work I think it would actually work within the context.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you could if you look at I suppose you could look at from Skyfall to No Time to Die as a trilogy, because you've got the first two. You got I mean, I like it. You've got Quantum of Solace, which was just an epilogue to Casino Royale.
They tried the serial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to actually, to go the from Skyfall to No Time to Die, it would be great to have Adele bookend.
Yeah. For sure.
Three films, so
I mean, the only other person I can think of is one of my favourite singers at the moment is Jess Glynn, and she has a really good sort of smoky, soul-y Bond style voice. But that could be just because I fancy the pants off her as well.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely think with your female, I must say I prefer the female singers in the lineups. I love Lulu. I love Adele. I like the Rita Coolidge one for Octopussy actually. I just think it doesn't go with the film, but it's a great song. You know, I can't stand Madonna's one.
No, Austin Powers 4 is Austin Powers 4, and she was in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
And she did the title song for an Austin Powers film.
Yeah.
So like I said, Die Another Day is Austin Powers 4.
Yeah, or Batman and Robin too.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you got Carly Simon's. Is that the most iconic apart from Goldfinger? You know, like that's a song I've seen in so many other films, where you go, oh, there's a Bond song in this, you know, like, and it's again not the title of, like you were saying earlier.
The Nobody Does It Better.
Yeah.
So she actually does put the spy who loves me, and that's what
she does. Yeah,
genius.
yeah.
I like this ingenious way she just slips in the word, the lyrics. That's the spy who loved me. So, but for me, I mean, two of my favourite Bond songs are the 80s ones, which is the Living Daylights.
Oh yeah, that's.
Melodically, I think that's brilliant. And of course, I love the Duran Durans.
Yeah, first Bond song to go to number one.
Yeah,
surprisingly, I don't know how it didn't before that, but
Duran Duran. That's why.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Duran in '85 were just at their peak.
It's on top of the world, weren't they? I mean, and obviously we're forgetting the main female, Dame Shirley.
Yeah.
I think she's got the record with the same, with the most, doesn't she? Goldfinger, Moonraker, and Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah.
Which is a story for another time. How much I hate Diamonds Are Forever.
Not for me, though. Not the weakest one for me.
Nowhere near. But it is bad.
I go back to the title. No Time to Die.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what I like about us. We're organic.
Yeah,
we are organic. Is that my favourite Bond movie is two actually I love From Russia with Love. Robert Shaw is fantastic. I also really love On Her Majesty's Secret Service, to the point that when I was in London last year, they passed the London College of Arms by accident. I don't know what I thought it was just passing a building. When I saw the London College of Arms, I literally went like a little schoolboy going, I'm on Her Majesty's Secret Services. I don't know if it's where they filmed bits of Her Majesty's Secret Service.
I think the outside was.
Yeah. And I'm just going, I said to my fiance, I said, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. I love On Her Majesty's Secret Service. That's why I like Spectre. The references to On Her Majesty's Secret Service and the bit that goes off at the end with the hitman's wife instead of the
and also the snow.
Yeah, the Piz Gloria
thing. Yeah.
I was literally, when I was watching Spectre, I was really giddy because I truly love, as a film, On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Okay, George Lazenby may not be the best James Bond, but to me,
I think he's up there.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's hard because he's only done one, so you kind of have to leave him out sometimes. But I mean, he's like that was not just a solid Bond film, but that was a solid action film as well. Like there was this everything was just great about that. Like, and I think am I correct in saying it's still the longest one?
I'm not sure on that one. I'd have to pull the facts.
I'm sure it's quite long though, isn't it? But it doesn't feel like it is. A lot of Bond films feel longer than that. I know difference, but
can I just say, but we're slagging this film off because you're going to find this a lot. We're entitled to our opinion. is the pre-credit sequence superb.
Yeah,
It's just all the
that's what
rap
annoys
going
me about
afterwards.
that film. Yeah, you're thinking, oh, this is not bad actually. Pierce Brosnan's last one's going to be a doozy,
Yeah.
and then you just get further on and you just think, what? Who wrote this? Like
Yeah.
5-year-olds.
Definitely.
Or George Lucas maybe.
Ooh.
Prequel era George Lucas.
Disrespecting
No,
the beard. Can't believe you're disrespecting the beard.
but yeah, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, like there's so much promise in the beginning. Like a lot of the title sequences, you think these are superb, and then the film sort of tracks off a bit, and you think, couldn't it just have been about the title sequence? Because I mean, they used to traditionally be nothing to do with the plot, didn't they? Or a lot of them did anyway. But I mean, in terms of filmmaking, that's a fantastic idea to grab the audience's attention in the first 10 minutes with something that could be unrelated to the rest of the film. And Bond is the best thing that does that. It's almost like a TV teaser where you have the first 5-10 minutes and then the title song comes on. It's formula, isn't it? Now, I mean, and the best riff I've ever seen on a Bond song is Deadpool 2. Just, I've not even seen the full film, but just I saw the beginning, and I thought, oh my god, that's absolutely fantastic.
Because the character can actually do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think that's that sort of meme aspect that Bond has in film. You know, I mean, as far as I can think, it's one of the first ever franchises.
Bond.
Before, I mean, there was no idea of sequels in the 60s.
No.
Really.
Then towards the end, you have like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. And Godfather, I think, was the main sort of.
But we was this topic for another time. But James Bond actually, you know, years, we're talking probably about 20+ years. I read that James Bond actually created the modern action movie. Because with the quip, you must have been late for his own funeral and stuff like that. You know, Bond, the action sequence, and then the quip, and I mean we owe a lot to Bond, and I'm hoping Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah, no,
goes out
I think that'd be good.
As a body of work, as a James Bond. To me, he represents.
Yeah.
I mean, I think two of the Pierce Brosnan films are good. I just really don't like the others.
Yes. Well, It's Not Enough is the same thing. It has a fantastic opening sequence, the longest as well, if anyone's wondering for trivia. Yeah. But yeah, and then it just drops the ball later on. I mean, that's a great opening sequence where, you know, the chase around London. I really enjoy that boat sequence, but again, it just drops it afterwards, and you just think this is a boring plot, and
especially like Robert Carlyle.
Miscast, yeah, terribly miscast in that.
I mean, for me, Brosnan's is I think Goldfinger is as perfect as GoldenEye. GoldenEye is as perfect as a Bond movie as you get.
Oh god,
and Tomorrow Never Dies. I like that one as well.
Yeah, I like that as well.
But the other ones are just rubbish. Sorry, not rubbish. Just mediocre. I don't like using the word rubbish. I don't want to disrespect the ride the tsunami.
I mean, it's weirdly poetically sort of mirrored that his third and fourth are like the Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, aren't they? Like we had these first two great films, and then these two other stinkers came along.
No, I know you're not the biggest fan of Quantum of Solace, but
no, I don't hate it. It's just I think it's Daniel Craig's weakest one, and I think it has a really weak villain as well.
I like it.
Oh no, I like it. I think because he started off on such a great high, like first one. You were expecting it again, and then when it sort of wasn't as great, but it didn't destroy it. I mean, they came back with Skyfall, arguably the best Bond film in.
One of the best, actually. I'd say arguably the definitive Bond film since GoldenEye.
Yeah, I mean.
Goldfinger.
Is it the last? Maybe the best Bond film in the last 20 years.
Yeah, easy.
After Goldfinger, GoldenEye. That's twice we've done that.
Yeah,
now. It's too many
Goldfinger. Yeah,
this is Bond thing.
If you're new to James Bond and you're this far into it,
Ian Fleming likes gold.
Yes, he does, and I've got to say, it's if you're gonna watch, for me, I'd say if you're gonna watch him, it's Goldfinger.
Yeah.
GoldenEye. And Skyfall.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Two out of three of those have gold in the title. Yeah,
and I just want to slip in, and if I'm allowed to slip a one in between those three, I'm going to say On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh yeah, no, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, because Goldfinger's the definitive Bond experience, isn't it? Like that's where it was all synthesized and defined. And then I think after that it is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. That's the next big Bond event where you go, wow, this ain't just some guy shooting people. Like this is a guy that feels as well, you know. Because I mean, even though Goldfinger is my personal favourite and it's the definitive Bond film, it is still a little light on characterization, and it's a bit dated with the whole Beatles reference as well, isn't it?
Does it sound like a Bollinger?
It's like listening to the Beatles without earbuds.
Yeah.
Which, if I want to make everyone else hate me, I'm not actually a fan of the Beatles either. So there's a little thing to chew on as well.
One word: yesterday.
Yeah, no, I do like that movie, but yeah, no, but there's Bond's just this juggernaut now, though, isn't it? Like, even with a crappy title, you'd still go see it because it's Bond, and that is a pretty good Bond title.
Yeah.
I've sort of rethought about it now. It does sound quite Ian Flemingish.
No Time to Die. I can see it on the spine of a book.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I as far as I know, there's only 3 titles left they could possibly use from Ian Fleming.
And one Bond in New York.
One is 007 in New York. Yeah, there's one called Risico, which is a short story that License to Kill was actually based on. And then the last one is, oh God, I can't remember now. What's it called? There is another one. I can't remember what it is, but they won't use these 3. Definitely not. So, the Hildebrand variety. Sorry, but yeah, no.
I just want to say, if you ever, we don't know where exactly we're going to go with these podcasts, but if we ever have a quiz, about James Bond, never take Callum on. I learned that lesson a long while ago.
James Bond is my mastermind subject.
It is, yeah.
I'm not so hot.
You said mastermind. What do you think? You're one of these Bond villains now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not so hot on them. I've read all the novels, but it was a long time ago, so the films are the...
He's literally a walking encyclopedia. I tried to catch him out before. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's like you with Marvel.
I've got the movies.
There's no way I could...
Only the movies. And I actually have a trivia books, and I get tested.
I think I did it. James Bond's seen it.
Ooh. We're not supposed to be revealing our secrets on these podcasts, but we are.
When you absolutely positively have to beat everyone in the room, no substitutes.
Yeah. Oh. I've just got another idea for another podcast. This is you're watching one of these organic things, and it's only supposed to be 10 minutes long.
Yeah, we even whacked a bit of Tarantino in there.
Yeah. Okay, coming soon, we'll be doing Jackie Brown on another podcast.
Yeah,
So
our ongoing series.
Yeah, and I think we're kind of talking our way into doing James Bond commentaries when we do the film. We're watching all these films.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that's a given.
We're giving it. You know what? We're giving ourselves more and more work to do here. You're aware of that, aren't you?
Yeah, we just need to get paid for it.
If you want to pay us, if you're listening to this, we're going to be having loads of other things coming up soon. Because I know at the moment, when you're listening to this, it'll be on. Will be on one of multiple streaming services. At the moment, we're just we're on YouTube, and we're going to have loads of other things. So you're listening to something in its infancy. So thank you for listening on this one. We're just going to ramp up a little bit. No Time to Die again. So I look at things because I still collect those. Were they described as coasters?
Oh yeah.
As in Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff. So I just look at it, and when you look at your Bond collection, which I am actually looking at right now, it's like No Time to Die will look good.
It will look shit on mine because I have the complete box from 2012, which doesn't have room for the other discs, so it's just gonna have 2 Blu-rays standing next to it, which really annoys me when they do that.
I've got to say, the only reason I didn't buy the box set is because I thought I'd get my fingers burned like I did with Lethal Weapon and the Pirates of the Caribbean, because I thought they might have less in these than they did the thing.
The complete Blu-ray collection, I think it came out. Yeah, it did come out in 2012 because they made a room. They made actually, even though I've just slagged them off, they made a room for the Skyfall disc in the box set, which was quite good. But they ported all the special features over from the Ultimate DVD editions, which were fantastic. They've got the inside documentaries, which are really good, and just all different sorts of stuff on it. So yeah, they did pretty well actually.
So there's a company that actually doesn't rip you off then when it comes to buying, like I did with the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I had to rebuy them all.
I must say I agree that a lot of the big studios don't know how to market Blu-rays with their special features.
We have to don't give up on them, because it's the special features that keeps these things going for us.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So I think we can safely say we really. I mean, No
Yeah.
Time to Die is going to look good, and we just want to. Come on, just announce who's going to sing the song so you will know it.
Yeah.
Please.
And just want to see the film as well.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, they expect that review coming in April 2020. So
Yeah.
not long now for that one. So that's been our analysis of No Time to Die.
Mr. Bond.
Yes. See you all in another The High Ground podcast.
Bye.
See yous.